Well, all right, everybody. It's Sunday after the Hot Rod reunion and our Friday night test and tune. Man, we had a good time this weekend. It was a lot of great cars and a good time. But as you can hear behind me, I'll give you a visual of what's going on. Well, we're back at it again in the shop. As you can see, Stewie is just going to town. We talked to Alicia. She would like the car, all this primer crap ripped off of here, and so she can at least get to something. And so that's what he's been working on. For me today, my goal right today, if I don't get anything else done, is I have to get those two panels in the back there. So I need to get the one in the valance done, whether I take the back window out or not or whatever, but that's got to go in, and so it means the car's got to be jacked up, and the tires have to come off, senior. Again.
Third time?
Yeah, well, they say third time's a charm. So, anyway, everybody, thanks for sticking with us through the rebuild of Stewie's car, and thanks for subscribing. We're really close to, I think we're almost 870 or something now, so we're really close to that 1,000 mark, so thanks, everybody. Yeah, let's get it to 1,000. Thanks, everybody, for subscribing. Very much appreciate it. And one of the videos we did working on the car is almost at 1,000 views. So I'm going to put the phone down and I'm going to have at it, and we'll give you a few updates here in a little bit. All right, guys, it's been about an hour or so-ish. As you can see, we got the big meats off. So we went underneath here, and we got the back panel in. And the other panel is, let me see if I can get that right here. Now, this was supposed to go on the back side of this and flap over, but unfortunately where the bar is on the roll cage now and everything else, it's not going to happen that way. So this time we're just going to go on this side and rivet it this way. Not a big deal, but as you can see here, we just got to get this bent down a little bit like that on top of the tubs, go on the inside again, and yeah, rivet those in. And there's a couple more spots I'll have to do around the backside here, but for all intents and purposes, yeah, it's turned out really good. And Stewie's just about got this whole side of this car cleaned off. Believe it or not, it almost looks like what it used to look like before, minus the stickers. But he's done a heck of a lot of work on it today. So we're gonna head back at it again for maybe another hour or so, and we're going to call it a day today, but we'll let you know when we're going to call it, and then we'll be back tomorrow to finish off. I like to get these two panels in front of the tubs behind the seats. I'd like to get them put in tomorrow and finish off. I got to get some more rivets, so I want to finish off these tubs. I want to get some good longer rivets in there to hold them in. So, but yeah, it looks really good in here. That's all riveted up back in here now, all up in the tub. So, yeah. We're getting there. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me today. Stewie's going to hang out for a little bit. Maybe finish scraping off the front of the car. But you can see basically 90% of the car on this side is done. So we've got some more to do. But yeah, he's going to hang out for a little bit. And we will be back at it again tomorrow. So again, like I say in the videos, hang tight for about 5 seconds and we should be back and we'll do it all again, guys. Really appreciate you watching. We'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back. It is now Monday. Guys, check this out. We have done this whole car and we have not tried this till just this minute, and that every one of these went in the car. Every single one. Without any hassle, without anything compromising it at all. If you look back here, look at the look. We had to weld that. You can see the weld. Okay, hold that up for a sec too, will you? I'm gonna see if I can get my. There we go. Okay, so let me show you here. So you notice here we had to weld all that. Okay, because this whole piece was off, right, the back quarter. But look at the gap there. Like, I mean, all the way across the car is even all the way across over here. Like it's a fiberglass deck lid. You got to understand that. But I mean, it fits. We'll put a little shim under there. But I mean, look at that. Like,
And I heard it was made in a funeral home.
It was made in a few. Well, that could explain a lot of things.
The hood and the back deck, I heard were made in a fucking funeral home.
Unbelievable, guys. I mean, Chewy, and look at that. Like, he's stunned. I'm stunned. If you can see, like stunned. I mean, guys, Chewy and I have literally. We were sitting here, we were just having something to eat and getting ready. We were going to go live tonight. You'll probably already know that. But we're sitting there, and I said, we should maybe try the deck lid and see, how it fits. And I mean, I just...
Every single one.
That just makes me happy when stuff like that comes together.
Yeah,
so
for not fitting that on.
This is the first time it's been out of the shed, like out of the barn there, the car garage. It went from the
trailer,
enclosed trailer when we brought it here into there with the hood and everything else and all the rest of the pieces and all that, and it never came out until just now. And we always said we should probably bring it out and test fit it when we did the quarters and what have you, but we never did. But
we had to torque so much.
Yeah, we just thought that they wasn't even going to be even, and that's I'm impressed. Like I showed you there, we've already got the back one in. There's my tools left from yesterday, but we got the back panel in. Now that we know that this fits properly, Chewy and I are going to work on this a little bit. I think we need a little bit of a relief cut maybe in here, and this has got to pop up, and this has got to pop down. I think if we pop these two rivets out, one on this side right here, and one where Chewy is, I think that's going to relieve a lot of the bind, because I did that in order to square this in the middle when I put this on here. Now, this was supposed to be on the back side of this one, but when Misfit put this bar in, this behind here, it's actually in the wrong spot.
Is that why we got?
You got it. It should have been. It's actually right in the middle of where it should have been, because it should have been on the other side of it.
So we have some.
So that's
to do.
Exactly. So, but these will fit right down on top of the existing holes that are actually here on top of the tub. So they'll be there. That's why the car's got no tires on it, because obviously I was in there last night. It's the only way to get the rivets in there. So, and then the one little piece of panel that's here, it's the only one that's left. It goes on inside, right between the fuel cell and the frame rail. Just a little tiny. We didn't know where that actually went. I found it. Maybe a week ago. I figured out, hey, I know there's an open spot. So anyway, we're gonna work on this for a little bit before we go live. So we got a little bit of time. So we'll be back after we go live. We'll show you what kind of stuff we've done. Thanks, guys. Definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. All right, so we just went live for the first time. That was awesome. Had a great deal. We're watching a little football tonight. It's a learning experience on the live. So if you guys watched it, thank you for sticking with me and having to deal with it. But Stewie's out here tonight. He's still putting on the old paint thinner. We got the other side of the car just about done. Look at this. He has been working like a dog.
Let's ask people to ask any questions now in the comments, and then we can answer them next live.
And welcome to
Yeah, see, did you hear Jimmy? So when we go live, we're probably going to go live Thursday. So put some comments down, and we can answer them on Thursday when we go live, and then don't forget to ask us some when you come on live. We had a good turnout. There's about 9 or 10 people joined us live. We had a lot of people commenting. Rock Racing and those guys. It was awesome. Misfit was in the house. He commented. Chewy Meister has been right at it tonight. He's got a lot of that A-pillar down in there done. You can see he's got this welded up a great deal amount more. Look at that. Nice English on me, eh? He's got that done in here. He was just working on both sides of the center of the cowl there, so it's just about done. And the other side of the B-pillar. So he has been hard at it tonight. We tried the deck lid earlier. You saw that. That thing fit right in there. He finished up the very bottom of that roll cage down there, needed a little tack weld, so he got that done in there. So yeah, so the panels are in. We are having at her. So yeah, this video is a little shorter because again we went live for a while. So if you want to fill in the gap, yeah, you really didn't miss much. We were just letting everybody know what we've been doing in the last little bit. So you can see Stewie, like I said, he has just been, he is a stripping machine, that boy. of course, I've sat up against and leaned against the car twice now. Chewy leaned up against it. Don't ask me why Stuart would do this, okay? He started out, he put all the stuff on the front quarter panel, and then he stripped it. And then he turns around, he starts, working his way down. So, of course, I go back here, start talking on live and everything else and whatever. What does Stewie do? Doesn't just put it on the door. He goes all the way down to the end of the car, all the way down here. Now, he's only going to scrape way down here at the door. And, of course, I'm right here. I lean up against the car, and, yep, I'm covered in it. So we're just going to leave it at that. Oh, I was all over it, dude. I'm throwing you under the bus, Large. Yep. You were being tossed, Large. So, I think when we get at this in the next day or so, I think Stuart's going to. I think he's going to bring us the electrical. We're going to get the electrical started. Now we've got the firewall in and everything. So, yeah, guys, we're having a lot of fun. It's been a learning experience for all of us. And it's already after almost 8:30, and I think we're just about ready to call it a night. We've been here for a few hours, and like I said, it's one of those days that we went live. So, like I said, it's probably a shorter little video. And you know something, I may even just hold off until tomorrow night, and we may come back after this and do one more night before I actually put the video up. So, with that being said, it's going to be about 5 seconds for you guys, but it's probably going to be another 22, 21 hours for us. So we'll see you in 21 hours. No. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for everybody checking us out live. We'll be back in a couple of seconds. He's not wrong. Okay, it's been 5 seconds. But it's Tuesday and we're back. Oh, full of enthusiasm. Okay, so.
You know what that looks like?
No, I don't. No, I'm filming. So, halfway through this video. So, last night, halfway through the video, we actually went live for the first time on my channel there, and it was awesome. What a great response. So, great thanks to everybody who tuned in for that. And as for now, well, so it's been 24 hours, or like I said, 21 hours since we've been here. So, Stewie's got this to do. He's going to finish up the front half here, and then we're going to clear off the roof, and he's going to start on the roof. I'm going to move the welder and that out of the way, and I've got one more piece to finish off basically in the back of the car here. So I am going to start by getting these mounted. I already showed you yesterday to the top of the tub, and then I will work on getting it in the back. So.
And they want to do these things. I got to talk to them.
And Stuart got some cool news. We'll maybe we'll give that out a little bit later on, but somebody reached out to him today, and it was awesome. So he's something's going to be a little cool. We can bring you maybe in the next video. So right now it's just Stewie and I. Unfortunately,
Somebody had an accident.
Chewy Meister's out. Somebody had an accident, unfortunately, so he's out there doing his thing. So there he goes. See, there he goes painting everything again. I'm just telling you earlier in the video. You remember, like it's terrible, and he's on it to roll again today. So, well, all right. So that's what we're doing, and
It's just like an ex-wife. You want to get.
yeah, it almost is. But we are to the point though. We can get the tubs, like I said, in, and I get that in. I can get tires back on. I really would like to, if we can get the people here tonight, if we get enough, I really would like to get the car outside, get the clip actually on, and I'd like to see how the stance of the car is. I'd like to know where the doors need to go and stuff like that. So we got a couple more trim pieces that need to come off. He's not even funny. That's why he's an IT tech guy, because he's not a comedian. Trust me, we spend hours together. He's not a comedian. He is funny, though. All right, we'll be back in a few. True story. I don't even know why he's keeping. I don't know why he's keeping it. We just noticed we got a little note left for us. Clean, not polished. But look at this. All these pieces here. I got to watch leaning up against the car because. Well, all right, I'll show you. Look, they painted the trim pieces, man. It was brutal. And Oh, and I never even noticed that he did the door handle already too. But our illustrious Jimmer must have been in here. Look at this, every piece. He's got it all cleaned off. Look at this, unbelievable. Thank you, Jimmer. Good job, buddy. So I had to show you guys that because again, I was just getting ready to clean off the roof, and I was like, huh.
Look at that.
So.
It's like impressive.
It's like, he was easily impressed though, guys. Stevie's like, fuck, I'm like, hey, feel the love. All right, we're going to get back at it, but I had to show you guys that. Ew, he's back at it again, ew. All right, the chuckling is, Chewy's over here beating the crap out of this, all right? I'm in this great big huge bass drum in here, right? Next thing you know, you get, I'm like, oh yeah, that's just like echoing. I come out and these guys are in tears. Yeah, feel the love. All right, so we got a little bit of that started. He's almost got the roof just about done. He's got goo everywhere, no pun intended. I mean, like literally everywhere. We're going to make a note hang around his neck. It says, please do not touch anywhere around where Stewie's been anywhere. So anyway, what Chewy's doing here is he's just going to finish up some of the welding that needs to get done so that we can finally get in there and start grinding this off. We're at that point. I'm probably going to say that, well, we'll know more later in the video, but we could be at the point where wiring could be a possibility tomorrow and then start the next video.
Tomorrow.
So that might be the start of the next video, might be, you know, the wiring begins. Who knows? But right now, we are really close. So I'm going to go back here, finish this one off. We've already got this one started. It's already in. There's a handful of rivets in there. Got to work our way across, do some trimming, because obviously they trimmed for us in our width and everything. So, but yeah, Chewy's got all this in here done now, and he's working on the exact same thing on the other side. See, look at this. He's got Stewie's leavings everywhere, man. It's just wrong. But yeah. All right. Okay, so if we can get this far tonight, what I'd really like to do, if we can get the roof cleaned off, I get these tubs in, I'd like to get the car outside while there's still daylight. I'd like to see what it looks like for once. Like, I'm very curious from a distance. Put the deck lid on, put the whole clip on, put the hood on, roll it outside, and just look. Because I just want to make sure everything looks square and it doesn't look like it was made by Stevie Wonder. So, still, you know, still have to respect what you're doing. So, but again, thanks everybody who watched the live feed last night. That was really cool. That was, like I said, the first time. I think we might do that again coming up, maybe when we start doing the wiring, because I am not going to wire the car, but I will film while it's being wired. So I have already called Not It for that. So. But we have somebody who may be showing up here right shortly. We'll get him on some video. You will know who he is when he comes in. And he knows what he's doing when it comes to wiring. So, and so the circus keeps going. We will be back. Yeah, well, you can't demonetize me. Look, YouTube, it's me. So, yep, we're sitting in the shop with me on TV and me in person. Me, it's not an illusion, it's a real me. See, it's not an illusion. Oh, I don't even know. Did I show you the driver's door? Look at this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I don't even know if it closed that good when the car was built the first time. Like in '65, as a real actual satellite. All right, well, the thought of going outside and looking at the car is now kind of a thought in the past. We've been at it a little longer tonight, so we do have the passenger side all buttoned in and up over there. So I am heading over now that Chewy's done. Look what he's done over here. All this inside the drip rail, all the way around the window trim. Look at that. Everything lined right up. It closed right up in there. What an awesome job, dude. Hey, good job, buddy. So I've got that side done over there. It is now attached to the top of the tub and just in the corner and halfway down, as you can see right there. Yeah, baby. So But, and there's always a but, you can tell how much this has had to be manipulated back towards the back of the car. This will have to do the same. So we'll have to pull all this back and get in there and manipulate it in there. May have to trim a little bit in this corner to get it in. I had to trim the other side just a redhead hair a bit, but yeah. All right, so Stewie's still got to get in here. He's still got to get the rest of this in the channel. Maybe before we get out of here tonight, we'll give you a shot of the car. Maybe we'll get the clip on it, and we'll get the deck lid, and we'll get the hood, and we'll get the tires back on, and we'll make it look like a car again before we get out of here tonight and finish out this video for you guys. So again, like I said, we're really close. I think we got all the stuff here. I think we're gonna get right into the wiring part, because again, we can do that while we finish up the spot welding, like what Chewy's doing right now, and we can get in there and grind all these welds still too. We still gotta throw some Marglass in some areas in that for Alicia for her, but again, we don't want to do too much because again, we're not body guys. We're clearly not. And we just don't want to make more work for her, but we still want to do as much as we can for her. So we are in contact with her all the time, and so we know we're on a roll. We'll get her. So we'll be back here shortly. There should be a little bit more of a change when we come back, I think. Thanks again for watching, everybody. All right, so don't demonetize me. It's still me on my own videos. Haha. Anyway, tires are on. Everything is back here secured and in this whole panel. It's all attached to the top of the hubs. It's all in. Chewy's got all the rest of the welding done around the A-pillar. All this done in here. I'm origami myself, but he actually did get back in there too as well. Stuart has got at least 98% of the car completely cleaned off, especially this side over here. There's a few more spots, I guess, where it might have been a relatively thicker and what have you, but it's all done. And we got the tires on it. She's back on the ground, as you can see. Big old meaties. So we are calling it a night, guys. It's around 9 o'clock. It's been a definitely long day. Here's my pretty face at the end of it. So anyway, thanks for sticking with us on this video. We'll be back at it again tomorrow, and we'll start another video up. And let's try for Thursday, 7 o'clock again for the live. Let's try going live again for you guys. Let's see if we can I can solve some of those problems for you. So anyway, again, leave comments if you guys are curious about anything about the car or what we're doing. And we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace. Love y'all. Bye for now.